So now that all the thugs are gone, I can enjoy the peace because they've taken up a new campaign by involving more than they used to the super and his brother. As I am simply going out to walk my dog this morning, making sure the coast is clear, you can hear me walking down the stairs, and I facetiously say, I wonder if I can get out of here without seeing Ray. And there it is. The truck drives by. So, no. I walked out the front door, and I see him turning around. So I bitch and moan because I don't intend, it's not my intention to put this online. This is just the reality. I curse. What can I tell you? So he turns his truck around, and I'm like, oh my God. So just to not have to even see him, I go back inside my apartment. But of course, my dog won't listen to me, and my dog is standing right by the window. So he knows that I'm standing right there. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's just a constant reminder and a mind game to see him literally. I mean, and this has gone on for years. My mother will tell you this. If she comes to pick me up and we're gonna go get something to eat or something, I'll say Ray will drive by. It's like I have reason to believe he goes in my apartment. I have problems with my lock. Guess why I don't bother to call the police? Ray calls the police. Ray calls the police and tells the police that I stalk him, and he makes things up to lawyers, and we have to pay for lawyers' letters full of lies, and da 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 da. So my camera is on in my pocket. I go down the stairs. I see Ray. I try to avoid it. I get over it. I go outside, and then sure enough, I see Nelson walk by the building next to mine, which would make sense if he's doing things in order. But he walks by Building 8, comes right for my door, and I'm like, oh my God. So I'm standing there, and
okay, so now I'm leaving.
I'm in my pajamas. Yucky, stinky morning. It's hot. I have a stupid coat on. I'm just trying to walk my dog. But he has to come into my building. So fine. I feel like, something's wrong with my key. I don't know if they're putting something in my lock, and so I feel compelled to just kind of keep an eye on, what's going on, and I'm torn. I'm just standing there. I've run out of memory, which you'll see in a second because my camera shuts off, and I want to download stuff, and it's like all this stuff is going on in my head while I just wanted to walk my dog.
That's unbelievable.
So but here's the thing. So he goes in and he vacuums, and still I'm like, get over it. This sucks, but what are you going to do? So I end up going upstairs. When he goes all the way into the back, I wait for him to be gone. I download everything. This is I don't think it's 10 minutes later. And
because
when I go out, I'm walking down the street, and he's still behind me. Again, just walking on the street. He didn't go into the first part of Building 9. He goes right behind me into where I was, where he knows I walk my dog, and I see him from the window. Oh yeah, and Ray drives by again in the middle of all of this. This is it within minutes.
No, let's walk.
And
so now we're gonna attempt to go out.
It's just an awful feeling, and I'm not trying to create anything entertaining or even interesting for anybody to watch. I'm trying to document how they are tormenting me. And it works because it's petty. They claim that they're just doing their work, and it's a coincidence that we're, feet away from each other. But it's every day. They do this every freaking day. And then my camera went dead when he was walking behind me. And so behind the building, I start to quickly erase all this stuff that I didn't want to erase. Other subject matter. But I know that no one's going to believe me that he's looking out the window where he just went into Building 9 in the first part. And so I have to get a shot of this. And then I couldn't see him by the time I got my camera ready. I go around just to go back into my home, and sure enough, there he is, coming out. Just as I'm finishing, coming out of
Someone
the
I just walked
same.
over here, they know where I walk my dog.
He was up
No
in this
phone call
window
back
looking
came
out the
clear.
window,
I'm looking
and
out the
I
window.
wasn't able to get a shot of it. But
Am I right
you know,
in
and I
front of
want to
you?
think, oh well, it was just his head because he's
Never.
vacuuming that corner.
Dumping.
But anyway, so I finished with my
What a
dog, come
coincidence.
back around,
I
and there
noticed
he
you
is
didn't
coming
do
out
this
of the
building.
building. Not that
You've
building,
only done my building and the one
but
with
the
the
other
attic out
side.
the window.
And
Oxnard, not